maybe some of these things will resonate with you. And I came up with these really good questions to ask myself when I go into those moments of what's the point? And this is harder than I thought, or when is this going to end already? So I just journaled on some really cool things that I think maybe will resonate with you, and maybe will give you some guidance and help along your path as well. So some of the first things that I wrote down this week were protection in and from the 3D world. What do we need while the timelines are splitting? Because I sometimes, part of my loneliness, which is so weird to say, but it's like you start to realize the facade that you put on, the persona, the mask that we all put on to walk through this 3D world. When the awakening process happens, it becomes really, really hard to not only continue to wear your mask and keep your persona going, but you start to see everyone else's masks and persona as well. And you just really want the authentic. You want the authentic person and their authentic self, and a real conversation, and a quick forgiveness, and for yourself included, all the stuff. So what do we need while the timelines are splitting? I have to ask myself that, because I'm just ready to be there. I'm ready to be on that timeline where it's not quite so difficult. I mean, I'm willing to do difficult stuff. That's not the point. But it's like, all right, sometimes it's all right already, right? How do we stay on the higher timeline while living and working and interacting with others who don't see it and are not even aware of its existence? Okay, and are they there to possibly provide protection or perspective? That was a big question that came in for me, because some of the people that are closest to me in my life, and I see them, I interact with them every single day. I wonder, is this to provide protection? Because I think I've found myself just wanting to, everyone is God, everyone is love, we are all piece of creation. And in this 3D world, we can get hurt. It's like in the Matrix. We can die in the Matrix. We can get hurt in here, emotionally, physically, all the stuff. And do these people provide some type of protection or perspective? What we do now feels critical for the human species. I think this is really interesting. So my goal is to stay curious and open. So after I wrote all that stuff down, I wrote, all right, if I'm going to stay curious and open, what does that mean? So my energy is receptive, it's cracking open, and it's becoming. I need to realize I'm becoming. Okay, the truth is this: awakening feels lonely. That's the truth. It's because what I feel is happening is we're leaving behind what is false, what's not true. We're leaving the stuff behind that was the familiar, those masks, those personas. We're leaving all that behind, right? So what's cool is we're still showing up. Like, it's like, okay, I still show up. I still get up every day. This has been, honestly, and I've said this before, the last couple of years, I don't just bounce out of bed as quickly every day. I do on some days. I get up early every day. But some days I just want to go back to sleep. I just want to, that first bit of when you're waking up and, you're kind of in the half dream state, and it's like, you've had a full night's sleep and a restful night's sleep, but you're just kind of like, I'm not ready to face the energies of this planet right now. That has been totally me. But I still get up and I still show up every day. Right there, that alone, it makes the path lonely when you feel like you're just kind of by yourself a little bit as far as your thoughts. Okay, so this is what I've decided is a spiritual invitation, okay? So it's not about relaxing, and it's not about searching for comfort, okay? This is where it gets interesting. This is a special place where we meet between our human self and our timeless self, okay? So it's like a merging of this. And think about it this way. That timeless piece of who I am that really makes up me and never dies has been walking through all these timelines so I can meet myself here in this moment.